in my bed for 2 weeks because I physically could not do anything else. Welcome back to my new series, The Womb Diaries, where I am healing my womb in real time and having you come along with me. If you missed part 1 of the series, feel free to go back and watch that video. This is part number 2, and it is going to be a story time of how I found out about my uterine fibroids. If the sound of uterus, menstruation, or anything like that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to skip this video and then go on to part number 3 of this series. Around this time last year, I was experiencing a lot of abnormal spotting before or not during my menstruation cycle, which was a huge concern for me because that's not something that I've experienced before. So naturally, I was freaked out by it, and I was thinking about every worst case scenario at that time. So I quickly called up my gynecologist, booked my appointment with him, and went in to get my self checked out. So while there, we did our regular exam. He asked me about my symptoms that I've been having, and I was letting him know, before my menstrual cycle, I've been experiencing spotting. This isn't something that is normal for me. I've never experienced that before, and now I am tremendously concerned, yada yada, etc., etc. He tried to assure me, I guess, that it wasn't anything that was cancerous or anything like that, but we do have to, check it out, see what's going on, and all of these things. After doing the regular examination, he decided that I should go get an ultrasound to really see what is going on within my uterus, and that appointment was probably maybe like a week after this appointment. So I was just like, all right, God, I'm freaking out. We both know that this isn't right. We shouldn't just be, spotting just randomly on a random Tuesday afternoon when there's no menstruation in sight. And just, see me through this, help me to get some kind of clarity with this and all these things. So I got my appointment booked for my ultrasound, and we had to go through the process of, so I did a internal ultrasound. So with that, you have to drink a certain amount of water prior to the examination so that your bladder is expanded enough where they could see the uterus and see what's going on in there. So that in itself was something, because you're literally just holding in your pee until the exam is done, and it's uncomfortable because they're using a wand to poke and prod around your uterus to see what's going on in there and whatever else. But with that came clarity, which I am happy about. And after that examination, they found that I had 3 fibroids in my uterus, and with that, one is sitting on the back of my uterus, which sometimes gives me back pains and discomfort, and then the other 2 are more towards the front. And I got the examination, they sent it to my gynecologist. He looked at it, looked at the size of it and all that stuff, and from his medical opinion, the fibroids were not big, so there was nothing that I should be worried about, etc., etc., which is all well and good. But in my mind, fibroids aren't a naturally occurring thing. It isn't something that's necessarily normal. Yes, a lot of us do have fibroids in our uterus or outside of our uterus and all these things, but it's not necessarily normal. It's not, it's not a rite of passage or anything like that. So after after he told me this, that was kind of just it. He's like, yeah, it's there. There's 3 of them. They're small in size, so you have nothing to worry about. And that's basically it. Don't worry yourself. Now I took that and ran with it literally for a year. And I was like, okay, I have nothing to worry about. You know, apparently this is just a thing, whatever else. But now fast forward a year later, and I'm having issues that are literally cutting off what I could do physically. In the sense of this past menstrual cycle, I was in tremendous pain, a lot of pain in my lower back, a lot of pain down my legs also, so that I had to take off 2 weeks from the gym because I literally couldn't stand for long periods of time. I've had literal pain in my womb area, which I was not used to, and it was very uncomfortable, did not like it. And it also just made me sad because it's just like, okay, this is something that is internal. This isn't something that I could just put an ice pack on and hope for the best. This is just something that I kind of have to ride through right now until I am strong enough and in less pain so that I can do something about this. And that's how this series kind of came about, because I was literally in my bed for 2 weeks because I physically could not do anything else. And I really just did not like it. I didn't like it. It made me sad. In general, I don't do well with extended periods of physical pain. And it's just not good for me emotionally at all. So now that I am aware of what's going on, I do have to book another appointment just to see if, God forbid, these fibroids have grown at all or anything like that, because the level of pain and discomfort that I'm currently having, just something isn't right. So I'm definitely gonna go back for my yearly to see what's going on in there in regards to these fibroids. But now that I am taking a holistic approach to this, I am feeling hopeful. I do 100% believe that you could heal yourself through foods, and I'm just excited to see what comes of this new journey that I'm on. And I'm happy that you're here with me to kind of come along with me. And of course, I'm not just doing this blindly. I am doing my research, reading some books, looking at some videos and all these things from some holistic care professionals. And if you stick around for the next video, I'm going to break down all the things that I have been reading so far, the notes I've been taking, and all of that stuff. And for those who care, I am making some stewed tomatoes, my absolute favorite. I'll see you guys in the next video.